He was the epitome of what a true law enforcement officer would be. Devoted father and husband, willing to help his community, stepped into church, willing to be there on Sundays and just to lend a hand. I think he was bigger than life itself.
Tonight, the people who knew Fairway police officer Jonah Oswald talk about the man, the husband, the father he was. Officer Oswald was shot on Sunday in Mission, Kansas, while trying to arrest 2 suspects. I'm Lauren Halifax.
I'm John Holt. They were accused of stealing an SUV in Lenexa, ramming a patrol car there, then running from police. Jonah Oswald, the first line of duty death for the Fairway Police Department in its more than 70-year history. It ended with Officer Oswald gravely wounded after he joined other agencies to assist Lenexa police. He died late yesterday. And this afternoon, a procession escorting the fallen officer to Amos Funeral Home in Shawnee. The first step as preparations begin to lay the 29-year-old to rest. Our team coverage begins with Fox 4's Malik Jackson. He's live at the Fairway Police Department. Malik, the loss of Officer Oswald leaves a real void in that small bedroom community.
Yes, it does, John. Anywhere you go, from the hen house to the one coffee shop that sits in Fairway, the heartbreak and devastation, it's palpable. I spoke with a friend of Officer Oswald's, Robert Paul. He says the loss is immense, and while this community grieves, they vow that they will stick in this together because they are strong.
It's a huge loss. He was young, had a long life ahead of him. I think that he's going to be sorely missed.
A community grappling with the pain of losing an officer in the line of duty. Robert Paul, a friend of Officer Jonah Oswald's. They served together on the safety team at Life Church. He calls the loss unimaginable.
It's very devastating. I don't think it's totally sunk in for the community yet, and for me and other folks that knew him personally. It's still so fresh, it's just hard to explain. He was a great person. He served in church with us quite often. Every Sunday he was there, greeting people, shaking hands, waving at the children.
Officer Oswald, just 29 years old, a dad of 2 young children whose friends describe him as an outstanding husband with a passion for the job he loved.
You could tell he loved his family and his children. He talked about them, and his love for law enforcement was very extensive.
In a statement to Fox 4, Life Church says, quote, "We are grateful for how Officer Oswald served our church the past few years, and we are absolutely heartbroken for his family." It goes on to say, "We'll always remember him for how he greeted each family and made them feel welcome. He loved giving all the kids high fives."
It's just heartbreaking. You don't ever expect something like that to happen around here. Thinking that it could have been somebody that you serve on a daily basis is just really tragic.
Fairway's only coffee shop, Front Range, sits 250 feet from the police station, a frequent stop for officers in this city. The weight and gravity of Officer Oswald's death is present.
Everybody's so close around here. My heart goes out to the family and friends and coworkers and colleagues that were with the officer and that knew him.
Just knowing that he was young and loved to serve, and he was doing a job to protect his community, and his life was taken way too soon.
And you can see that memorial that continues to grow over my shoulder here at the Fairway Police Department headquarters. There's also community members that are tying blue ribbons around trees in this city. And we also do know that the surviving spouse and family endowment will donate $25,000 to Officer Oswald's family. And if you want to help his family, you can find a link to do that attached to this story on fox4kc.com. John?